Wednesday night while the sun was still up and it was still daylight. I was passing by a white house on my right. There was a young lady sitting there who spoke and said hi. So I went up on the porch and gave her some love, asked her how she was doing, and all that good stuff. There were 3 of the boys who were also sitting there. I could tell by the words that these kind of knowledge were. One of them decided to ask me some questions, and the questions that were asked to me were not the questions. I had answers for this boy, and my answers were for real. I couldn't joke with him because he didn't know the deal. He asked me for my age, and I told him 23. Then he tried to talk me into giving up my virginity. He made some strange statements that I've heard once before, words that bugged me to death. Didn't want to hear him anymore. He said,
"You was grown, man. You gotta get some sex."
I responded back and said, "I'm not ready for it yet." Then he said to me,
"No sex is why you're weak."
But I know in my mind, without Christ, I am weak. I told him I'm a virgin and I plan to stay that way. If I never get a wife, I'll still live God's way. Then he said that waiting while I'm grown is never worth it. And I should do it now, because I'm grown and I deserve it. He did all the talking until one other boy responded and said,
"That's good that you haven't had sex."
The other boy asked,
"How can you handle being a virgin at your age? That's not something I can handle."
I told him that I've learned to be content with what I got and stop being quick to reach for things that I have not. Me having sex too soon will cause trouble, and I know it because I've seen others go through the struggle. On Wednesday, July 29th of this year, a young lady asked a question that really caught my ear. Is it wrong to have sex on the first date and why? I had the first response, and I had to tell her right. Having sex on the first date is wrong because outside of marriage is where sex don't belong. God made this rule, and this rule we shall obey, because He is our Creator, and His word remains the same. One girl said, "There's nothing wrong with it, because I got a good man, a ring, and 2 kids." Another girl said, "Ain't nobody waiting until they're married. Everybody's doing it, you know what I mean?" Then a young man spoke up and said, "If you want the relationship to last, then go ahead." Then I said we should still obey what God says, and a relationship will last if only Christ is in it. The girl who asked the question responded back to me and said something shocking, and it really got to me. She said, "We're all grown up, so why not have sex? We all sin anyway. That's what we always say." So I really don't agree with marriage before sex, but I still love God, no matter what He says. Her statement made me wonder if she really loves God, because for her to love Him but disagree with Him was odd. Another young man made a comment that was false, and it was crazy how he even let this into his thoughts. He said, "Relationships don't last without sex. Sex in a relationship will make it a success." Then the girl said, "It depends on the guy. Some guys are different, so yeah, she might be right, but I still agree with God, because He knows what will happen. He controls everything. That's how He knows what will happen." I'm now 24, and I'm glad to be a virgin, because having sex now will later be a hurt. Everybody wants to do it, but that doesn't make it right. I'm trying to please my God, because He runs my life. Yes, I understand that I'm getting older now, but just because I am, that doesn't mean I'm going buck wild. You're trying to make me think that I'm actually going crazy. But from what I hear, you seem spiritually lazy. You say you love God, but I don't see enough fruit. If you really love God, you would change your actions too. You need to take some time to read God's word. And Philippians 4:9 says, "Practice what you learn." I don't care what's popular, because I know what is right. Obedience to my Lord is what matters in my life. You should do the same. Stop trying to grow up so fast, because once you lose your chance, you'll later wish to get it back. Real quickly, in case any of you are interested, I do have copies available, okay? And they're $3 a piece, okay? Y'all got that? $3 a piece. And now, we will turn this service over to our pastor, Pastor Eli.
Amen. Great job, bro.